Hi, my name is Gunita Singh, and today I wanted to talk about functional freeze. After the recent video that I just made about the difference between calm versus shutdown, a friend of mine reached out and shared her experience, which prompted me to create this video. I know how common functional freeze is, especially for people who work in high stress, high stakes environments. So, people like paramedics, hospital workers, police officers, pilots, first responders, community organizers, therapists, caregivers, anyone who deals with trauma either directly or indirectly, or has experienced trauma indirectly or directly. When life feels like it's always on, functional freeze can be your nervous system's way of saying this is too much. Functional freeze is one of those things that can be really hard to spot because on the outside, it really can look like you're doing fine. You're going to work, you're doing tasks, you're doing the things that you're required to do. But on the inside, you might feel emotionally numb, disconnected, or like you're just going through the motions. This isn't the kind of freeze where you completely shut down or dissociate. Functional freeze sits somewhere in the middle of the nervous system response spectrum. You might still be getting things done, but feel unavailable to yourself, to your needs, or the people around you. It can show up in small ways like forgetting, like your keys or something, feeling distant in conversations and not really being able to pay attention, or not really enjoying things that you used to. And depending on your stress level or your past experiences, especially with how much support you've gotten in tough times or not, you might not even actually realize that you're in it. And here's the important part that I really do want to emphasize again. Freeze is not bad. It's not a sign that you're weak. It is not broken. It is not any of those things. It's actually your nervous system protecting you. When neither fight or flight is safe in a situation, freeze steps in to help you get through it. It's a short-term survival strategy and it works. But when it sticks around for too long, it can become really draining and it can take a toll. And coming out of freeze can be just as overwhelming because now you're facing all the intensity that brought you into freeze in the first place. So without the right support, it can be really easy to just swing back and forth between feeling frozen or feeling completely flooded. Freeze is not calm. Freeze is too much happening. So the way to get through this isn't to push yourself out of it. And to be honest, if you did try to push yourself out of it, it would backfire. You are not going to win against your nervous system in changing the response that is there to protect you. The goal isn't to snap out of freeze, it's to support yourself through it. It might look like creating small moments of safety, whether it's with a person, a place, or even a routine that helps you feel more grounded. It could be noticing what feels manageable and what feels right now, and letting a little bit of your feelings move through that feel okay to move through, especially with the help of a therapist who understands trauma and the nervous system. Giving yourself permission to go slow is really important because there's no right timeline for this. Letting go of the pressure to be fully okay and instead asking yourself, like, what's the next small step that I can take to support myself today? Coming out of freeze takes support, consistency, and a lot of compassion towards yourself. It is completely possible when you move at the pace of your nervous system, at the pace that your nervous system can handle. Then you start to feel more clarity, more connection, more capacity to make decisions that actually feel good for you. So if you're in functional freeze or you think you might be, it doesn't mean you're failing. It means your nervous system has been doing its best to protect you. And now it might be time to gently start to give it what it needs to feel safe. I hope this helps. I hope you have a good day. You take care. Bye.